Good morning.
Good morning. You're Cedric Franklin.
Yes, ma'am.
And Mr. Franklin, if you'll just take your hands out of your pockets. Thank you, sir. And Mr. Smith, will your client waive the formal reading of the indictment?
He does.
Mr. Franklin, in cause number 25, DCCR 1005, you're charged with the, oh wait, are we going on count one only?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, give me just a second to pull that up. All right, so Mr. Franklin, in cause number 25, DCCR 1005, the state has elected to proceed on count one only. It alleges you committed the third-degree felony offense of evading arrest or detention with the use of a vehicle, and that's from May 10th of 2025. And how do you plead to that charge?
Guilty.
Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yes, ma'am.
Take that out of your mouth.
Yes, ma'am.
You're gonna walk up in
Yes,
court
ma'am.
with a toothpick hanging out of your mouth? Did you enter your plea of guilty because you actually did what they charged you with? I have here on the tablet some documents that have your signature on them that the state's marked as exhibit number 1. Before you signed these, did you go over them with Mr. Smith? Do you fully understand them?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand, if I follow the agreement that you've made with the district attorney, that you'll be waiving or giving up any right to appeal?
Yes, ma'am.
And it looks like the agreement that you've reached is for a 5-year term in prison, but that would be probated for 5 years. I don't, with the history,
Your Honor, he's successful. I know there's priors.
I'm fine with probation. I just don't like the fact that if he does not complete it, that 5 is, and that,
Would the court,
I just think on those,
since we were limiting it, would the
Since
court
you're
set the
limiting-
10 over 5?
Yeah,
Where
yeah.
The probation term's not any different, just the
yes,
possibility of
absolutely, because on all of these, and honestly, the one before this, I almost said it and I probably should have. I would much rather have, because depending on what the violation is, it may look very weird to do a 3 or a 5 if they violated their probation in
that.
some egregious way. Do you want to talk to him about that? I'm willing to accept the 5 years of probation, but the actual punishment, if he violates, I'm not going to cap that agree to a cap at 5 on that.
The other reason it's low on that other one is because the offense itself.
That one, it didn't have the history.
And I know why she did this. He successfully completed a probation about the time this happened, a 10-year probation out of Liberty County.
Yeah,
So I think that's the reason. I understand the court's concern.
yeah. I just want that entire range of something. When you have history, the other one didn't have any.
He had one
History.
old state jail,
Okay,
but
yeah.
nothing that enhanced.
Right.
It was like 20 years.
Just means that it's worse if you're blind.
Gotcha. Of course,
He's fine, guys.
So the agreement, I want to make sure, as it stands on the paperwork now, the agreement was for a 5-year term in prison that would be probated for 5 years. And it's my understanding that you will agree to a 10-year term in prison, but it will still be probated for 5 years, which means if you violate, I could give you that 10 years, something in between, but it's not going to be capped at that 5. And you agree to that. With everyone's permission, I'm going to make that adjustment on the written admonishment.
Yes, sir.
No objection, Your Honor.
And that was a $500 fine as well. Is that your understanding? And do you also understand, if you're not a U.S. citizen, that a plea of guilty or no contest may result in your deportation, exclusion from admission to the country, or denial of naturalization under federal law? State tenders number 1.
No objection.
It's admitted. Is there any evidence that Mr. Franklin is not competent?
No, Your Honor.
All right, sir, I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. Find that you're mentally competent and you understand the nature and the consequences of that plea. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, I'm going to reset your case for sentencing so that I can get a pre-sentence report done by probation. It'll give me more information about you and your case, and then we will come back later for sentencing. You need to stop and talk to probation on your way out of the courtroom today, and she's sitting at that desk right over there. All right, we'll see you back at sentencing.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.